Hey, little one. Look at the top of your poor head. It's healing, though. She's gaining some weight back, so that's a great... See, that's a great thing. Because we've been letting them out. Free ranging. They love it. She just stays to herself. Oh, she got her a worm. Good girl. That's why you're getting that weight put on, huh? Here they come running. They think Mom's got something for them. Sorry, girls and Romeo. I don't have anything for you. No, sorry about that. What was that? You want to talk to everybody? Huh? No? Them tail feathers. You girls gonna go follow him? Yeah. That's the neighbor's little rooster. Well, the two things of rhubarb that I planted last year, it's so funny how one of them's doing like excellent and the other one's a little bit. And then when I mowed the yard the other day, accidentally ran over. I grabbed it with a wheel, and they're not eating the rhubarb, they're eating that grass underneath there. But anyway, I ran over that wheel and about killed that one. Look at that big girl. Say, I am 4 years old now. She's a pretty one, huh? I tell you, I love my Rhode Islands. The very first time when we got chickens a little over 4 years ago, we got like, what, 8, I think? And this one is, I've only got a couple of them left. Actually, I've got 4 of them left because I've got the 2 over here. Those 2 right there. And then little one that they pick on. Those 2 are the oldest, so they're 4 years old. But in my opinion, Rhode Island Reds are, I don't know, they're just to me more friendly. Something about them I just like. Oh, where you been? You came running down here. Can't keep track of your girls when they're outside, can ya? And that, did you hear that? That was Romeo telling them that there's stuff here to eat. I think my 2 reds have found some bugs there. And maybe eating on the leaves a little bit. But I don't care, that's fine. And they're pretty, aren't they? There's Miss Susie. Where you been? She's an Americana, just like Romeo is. And Orpingtons, as far as the look of a chicken, they're one of my favorites because they are so big. But they're kind of grumpy. And they are the only ones, though, that have actually like to sit on eggs. They've never raised any chicks, though. This year they haven't set on eggs at all. You gonna go in there and get you some food? You guys follow me, huh? I'm just over here getting some shots of the wildflowers. Yeah. I got my house shoes on. You gonna pick up my foot? He's silly. Her name's Juliet. Steve named her. Of the Miracle-Gro, they say to put them on the pink flowers that are called bubblegum. Put them on them about once a week, and it will help grow. Steve got all that done. That's where we spend a lot of our time, right there on the porch. And Steve's going to take that. It's down on a lower level, see? He's going to take that and sand it and just put like that polyurethane on it. Yeah, it looks a lot better. Flowers are starting to come out on that one. And I told Steve, I said, I'm not sure if my heart's acting up, but I know that my legs, not really my legs, my ankles, but my ankles have been really swelling, and I don't have to do anything. And they swell up. Just kind of out of breath. And just kind of fell under the weather, I guess. Oh, look who's here. Yeah. Steve, bless his heart, was in the kitchen doing the dishes.
You want me to start dinner?
He's going to fix me spaghetti with hamburger and stuff in it today. Whenever you feel like you're getting hungry, hon.
Oh, because I still got to go to Adams and go to the church.
Oh, okay. Never done, are you, babe?
No, I'm not. What are you doing, Will?
I did finally get her hair done. It's, well, as done as it's going to be. She looks pitiful, but she bit me there and there. Actually, she got me a total of 3 times. And there, that bruise. And then she got me between those knuckles the other day. I was sitting in the driveway, and I was pulling weeds. I was sitting on one of those cushions, and I was down by the road, and she came out and was down there with me, and she started growling like she seen something. I never did see anything. So I told her to come here, and she came up to me, and when I reached to pick her up to hold her, which I had just been on the porch holding her for like a half hour, she sat on my lap. But when I tried to reach out and pick her up, she got my right hand in between those knuckles and bruised it, and I don't know what's been wrong with her lately. I know she's 9, she's getting older, and you know, I told Steve I'm going to probably have to save money to get her done at a vet's office. Just, you know, have them put her to sleep, or not to sleep, but knock her out, whatever that's called, and then have them shave her all over like once a year, because she won't let me do anything hardly anymore. I even had a muzzle on her, and she bit me through that muzzle. It's just got a little bit of spot in the front, and her teeth will perfectly come out there and bit me. But I know she doesn't mean to. I know she's afraid, When she was little, we've had her since she was 8 weeks old. And I've always been super good to her, Steve too. And so we had a lady that would come and groom her in her van. She had a real nice, fancy pet grooming van. And she would groom her, and then she stopped. She stopped doing it in our area. So Steve took her once to this other place, and ever since then, I don't know what that lady did. Maybe Willow was afraid of her. I don't know what happened, but ever since then, Willow will not let me groom her without trying to bite me. Not sure if everybody has seen my hens on the nest, but I've got these 3 are different shades of blue. I've got a couple little ones, and then a green. That red one is supposed to be an expensive like one, but her tail, see how the colors come off? That's what I guess happened to only the red. But she's still worth about 150 bucks. And these are only worth about maybe 15. And then down here I've got another green, a white, and then that amber color. So Steve got the dishes done, and those sitting there on the towel are clean. We always do our pans by hand. But he's going to make some spaghetti and garlic bread, and I don't know what I would do without my husband. So when he leaves, I'm going to try and get some more stuff done. And those are called the salt ones because they're smaller, and then I've got a clear one with the red wobble or whatever. I want to get those little things of battery operated lights and put them in here. People do that. Put them in the chicken and they glow so beautiful. So that's my plan. Willow, Uber shop. Let's show you around a little bit. I haven't done that for a long time. My old mason jars. One of those, the one on the end, I think it is, was my great-grandmother's. And then Cindy from Cindy's Place did this artwork, and it's actually done with sand. I love it. Then over here, I've got some gather, and that wood cross there was made by our friends that live in Florida. Tom made that. We love it. And there's just a few of my favorite things. Our wedding picture. And Steve bought me this for an anniversary present, and then this little puppy, Patty bought me that from Life of Patty when I had my heart surgery. I love it. There's some more of my favorite things. I bought that lantern down in Amish country at Lehman's. That's an antique. And then this is some more of my favorite things. And then inside of here, some more. That rose was from my dad's grave. I painted that picture of the raccoon for Dad. He always loved hunting. Then him and Mom back on that swing. And there's my dad. And the baby in my grandma's arms is my dad. A couple of Dad's marbles. And I had bought him that. It's a music box a long time ago because he sang that song at church. And that right there was also from Patty, from the Life of Patty. And that was the little dollhouse thing that I made. It's still, the battery's still up. I can see the lamp right there is still lit. I need to put another battery in there. And the Wizard of Oz clock, I need to get that repaired. My friend Sarah got me that. My Uncle Clayton that passed away, it was Dad's oldest brother, gave me this from the World's Fair because it was 1964. through 1965, and I was born in 64. And then my dad bought me and my other two sisters the exact same hands. Looked around until he got all three of us them. There's a picture of Steve and I when we were dating. I had just gotten off of work. Had my work shirt on. Mom and Chummy when Mom just got back from Florida. That was before they got married and they were just starting to date. Steve and I, many years ago, about I think 2011, I think. And this is Steve's parents. His dad passed away years ago. His mom's still with us, thankfully. And this is one of my favorite pictures. This is the one I've talked about that I want to redo. Up at the top left is my niece Monica. And beside her is my sister Renee, Mom, and then my sister Patty. And then on the bottom left is my niece Kayla, me, and then my great niece Sarah, which Sarah is Monica's daughter, and Sarah right now is expecting her first baby, and it's going to be a girl. So we want to do 5 generations of girls. The baby's due in November. This right here is an old picture, but excited for that. Alright, this is a cute thing I found at Hobby Lobby. This is my mom and dad many years ago. The same year when that was taken, this was also taken. The oldest one is me. I was about 4, and the youngest is my sister Renee. And then my sister Patty and my brother Bart. Our youngest brother wasn't born. He wasn't born until I was, I think, 12 years old. So yeah, very thankful for my parents. The top left, the totem thing, is Susie made that, and I won it in a giveaway. Oh, and she is from out west, Homestead. And then the Serenity Prayer. This is a picture of my dad and mom on their wedding day. Mom was 16 and Dad was 20. Okay, it's time. Let's do another giveaway. Got these keychains. I think I'm going to give away 2 to 2 different people. If you've already won one of these, please don't enter again, so everybody has a chance to get one if they want one. So down below, just say, put me in the giveaway. And I will ask that if you enter the giveaway, please only people that are in the United States and Canada. I'm sorry I can't send it all over the world.